today and tomorrow before finally the much anticipated cold front arrives. Temperatures at the moment in the 80s, but it feels a little bit closer to 90s across most spots with wall-to-wall sunshine and blue skies. So you do still see the upper 70s towards the Mississippi state line, but otherwise pretty much everyone right at that 79-degree mark or in the low to mid 80s and feeling more like the upper 80s, somewhere between 86 and 88. So we've got one more day to get through tomorrow, and then finally that cold front knocks on the door late Tuesday and Wednesday and significantly drops our temperatures into the low 70s, then eventual upper 70s as we approach this coming weekend. And all of that air is coming our way from Canada and the Great Lakes. So earlier this morning you saw 30s and 40s, where you're now seeing the 40s and 50s. Well, that is the same air mass that's going to push further south. Basically, you have a trough and it's going to continue to dig our direction. So you do still see those 80s tomorrow afternoon, but as we get into Wednesday morning, the winds will pick up out of the north, and then we'll see those low 70s with many spots struggling to get out of the 60s for your Wednesday afternoon. Here's what you can expect as we approach Wednesday around daybreak into the 7 a.m. time frame. Those winds will be somewhere between the teens and 20s sustained. So if you are a boater, today and tomorrow would be better for getting out on the water than Wednesday and Thursday will be. In addition, we're going to see our humidity values drop off significantly, which means on Wednesday and Thursday, instead of the 70s, we'll see a 40-degree drop into the 30s and 40s. That's going to make it feel so crisp as you're stepping outside, and very fall-like, meaning you'll certainly need the jackets and the outer layers. So sweaters, vests, boots, get them ready, dust them off. It's been a while since we've needed those across southeast Louisiana. Here's Thursday morning, by far the coldest morning of the forecast. 40s on the North Shore. We'll see 50s to 60s across South Shore locations, a little bit warmer as you head further south to the coastline. Into Friday morning, again, 40s in a few spots. We'll see them a little bit less widespread, 50 for Covington, 51 for Slidell, and then the 50s to 60s as you head further south. By Saturday, most everyone warms into the 50s on the North Shore, and we'll see those mid 60s again across South Shore locations. So we always root for these cold fronts by mid-October because it also helps to keep the Gulf of Mexico quiet. That means we are just watching one area for potential development. It's Invest 94L, and it continues to jog a little bit further west, so we're expecting it to come towards Puerto Rico as we head into the extended period. But right now, you'll note it's not in a very favorable environment for development. As it progresses further west, we are going to see a little more moisture in the atmosphere, as well as those warm ocean temperatures, but you'll note all the dry air over the Gulf of Mexico. That should keep us nice and quiet, ripping apart a system if it were to form. So the next name on the list